Good morning, children. Today we will start transpose of a matrix. What is transpose of a matrix? If A is a matrix of the order m by n, then A dash or AT is called its transpose, and it is obtained by changing row into column and column into rows. So for this A, its transpose will be AJI, and here number of rows will become n and number of column will become m. For example, if A is a matrix of the order 3 by 2, 1 minus 1, 2, 6, 0, 3, then its transpose will be, now here the first row becomes first column, second row becomes second column, and third row becomes third column. So this way transpose of a matrix is defined. Now what are the properties of transpose of a matrix? Again, if I can clearly see that transpose of A is equal to again the original matrix A, because what we have obtained here in this case A transpose. Again, if I'll find it's a transpose, then I'll get the matrix A again. Second, if any scalar is multiplied to a matrix and then the transpose is taken, it is the same as if transpose of the matrix is multiplied by the scalar quantity K. Third property is sum of the transpose of the sum of the two matrices is equal to the sum of their transpose. Like A plus B, suppose we obtain, and this is a different matrix C, its transpose will be the same as if we find A transpose plus B transpose. Now this is the most important property here, and this is AB transpose. AB, if we are finding the product or the transpose of the product of two matrices is equal to transpose of second into transpose of first. Here we can see that we already know that there is a difference between AB product and BA product. So AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose, and sometimes you may have to prove this property also in exam. Now we come to symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Very, very important matrices. What is a symmetric matrix? If a matrix is such that, if a square matrix, condition for a matrix to be symmetric is that first condition that it should be a square matrix. If A is a square matrix such that transpose of A is same as A, then such kind of matrix is called a symmetric matrix. For example, I have written the identity matrix of order 2 here, and if I change row into column or column into row, I'll get the same. There will be no change. So I can say, and it goes for the identity matrix of order 3 as well as identity matrix of order 1. So all identity matrix are symmetric matrix. And another example of symmetric matrix, I have taken a matrix A of 3 by 3 order, and I can see here that 1 5 3 5 2 3 7 3 4, and its transpose if I find, I can see first row if I change write as column, second row write as column 5 2 3, third row write as column. I can see that it is the same matrix A. So this is one of the other example of the symmetric matrix. Now we take out one conclusion, as already I said that all identity matrix are symmetric matrix. Now we come to skew symmetric matrix. What is a skew symmetric matrix? If A is a square matrix, again it is a square matrix such that transpose of A equal to negative of A. Negative of A, then such kind of matrix is called a skew symmetric matrix. For example, I have written a matrix A here, and I can see A 0, minus 1, 2, 1, minus 1, 0, minus 2, 1, 0. And if I find the transpose of A, what do I get? This column becomes the row norm 0, 1, minus 2. This column minus 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. And this is third column 2, minus 1, 0. Now, again if I take the multiplied by minus here and keep a minus here and multiplied by 1 minus together so that it remains the same. So it will be 0, minus 1, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 0. So I can see here this is the same as matrix A. So this is minus of A. Hence I can see that transpose of A is equal to negative of A. Hence A is a skew symmetric matrix. One very important property that we need to remember here is that the diagonal, all the diagonal elements in a skew symmetric matrix are 0. Very important. All the, we can see here, all the diagonal elements in a skew symmetric matrix are 0. And sometimes it is asked in the exam to prove as well. For that I would try to solve it. Suppose, and I have to prove that diagonal elements are 0. How I am going to prove? Suppose I have taken A is a skew symmetric matrix. Now for showing the elements, diagonal elements 0, I need to suppose the elements as well. So A dash I have to find, and I will be writing in the general form. And suppose this is of the order m by n, then the second will be a22 and so on, a to n, and then goes on, and the last one is a m1 up to a, and it is equal to minus of a. Minus of a was again a, its transpose I have to find, and minus of a 1 2 up to a1n, a 21, a22 up to a2n, dot dot am1 up to amn. Now let us find the transpose. When I find the transpose here, what do I get? This row becomes the column, so it is a11, a12 up to a1n, and this is becomes the second column now, and up to a2n, and so on. The last one will become a m1, a m2 up to a mn, and which will be equal to, now if I say minus of a11, minus of a12 up to minus of a11, so on it goes on, and the last minus, since I am multiplying am1, am2 up to so on amn, of course minus sign. Now since two matrices are equal here, so I can compare the corresponding elements. If I compare the corresponding elements, this gives me A11 is equal to minus of A11. If I bring them together, twice of A11 equal to 0. This implies that A11 equal to 0. Similarly, I can see that I will find A22, A33 and so on are equal to 0. And we see that what is A11, A22? They all are diagonal element. Here one thing is there. Since it is of the order, so I could have taken NN, no M. That was by mistake. So NN lower big, since it is a diagonal, it is a square matrix as well. So by comparing the corresponding elements, I can see that all the diagonal element thus comes to 0. Thus the property is satisfied. Now again, the another important theorems related to the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Very important theorem. If the first theorem is, if A is a square matrix, which implies that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. How we are going to prove that? If we add A plus and A transpose, it is a new matrix B is formed, and now we have to prove that B is a symmetric matrix, which means we need to prove that B transpose is equal to B. Now let us take B transpose, and in place of B I have, since it was assumed A plus A dash A transpose, so I kept that, and then again the transpose. Now open it, and it will be A transpose plus transpose of A transpose, and since using the property A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. Again, this is again A transpose remains the same here, and transpose of A, again the original matrix A. And what was my A plus A transpose, and which was here B. So thus we can say that B, A plus A transpose is symmetric. Now I have to prove that C, A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. We suppose that A minus A transpose is a new matrix C. That means if I need to prove that C is skew symmetric, that means transpose of C is equal to minus C I need to prove. Let us start with the LHS, and C dash I have taken and I kept it A minus A transpose whole transpose, and again using that property I open it A transpose minus transpose A transpose whole transpose. So then it comes out to be A transpose minus A, and if I take minus common I get A minus A transpose. And what was my A minus A transpose? It was C. So hence I obtain C transpose is equal to minus of C. So I can see here that C, A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. So for any square matrix A, we can always say that A plus A transpose will always be symmetric, whereas A minus A transpose will be a skew symmetric matrix. Now again theorem 2, very important very important theorem. What is that theorem? Any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, and it may come in exam as proof. So what I need to do, let A be a, I have to prove that any square symmetric matrix can be expressed as a sum of skew symmetric and symmetric matrix sum. So we suppose that let A be any square matrix. Then as we know in algebra, any matrix A can be written as half of A plus half of A. Now what I do, I add half of transpose of A to it and also subtract the same. Now from these two I take half common, and this is A plus A transpose, and from this again this is half common, A minus A transpose. And just now what we proved, that A plus A transpose was symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose was skew symmetric matrix. So I can write, and it hardly matters because if any scalar is multiplied, the nature remains the same. So any matrix can be written as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix.